What's been your highlight so far of being a student athlete?
I'd say getting to the national tournament was quite a highlight. But obviously not every student athlete's going to get to go there. But it's just playing every day. I just can't get enough of it. It's like what you dream of. You feel like a pro out there, good facilities. It's just wonderful.
Good.
Everything.
What's a normal day of a student athlete?
My day's been pretty easy. I opted for just 13 credits the first semester, so I'd get up 2 hours of school, and then have training every day at 3:30, usually about 2 hours, 2.5 hours, depends what we're working on. And in season, so in the fall, you might have 2-3 games in 7 days, and that's it really.
Good. And what's the environment like? With the squad.
Oh, it's great. It was a bit the first day we met in the car park, so it was a bit weird, and we were all jogging and that. We had to do a 2 mile, but after you've seen everyone looking as bad as they can be after having run a 2 mile after summer, things like that, and yeah, it's good. Like we've got people from all over, so.
Okay, what sort of nationalities are there?
Got a Brazilian, Denmark, Poland, Afghanistan, but moved to Germany, Cuba, Kenyan, Zimbabwe, English, Scottish.
What has that given you personally?
We do have some Americans.
What has that given you personally, for your own personal?
Oh, it just opens your eyes to see how other people live and things like that. But it's amazing. You come from all corners of the world, but you still got the similar goal and can all work together on the pitch.
How's it been sort of adjusting to coming home for a little while?
It's weird. My coach told me before I left, you find that after a lot of people go home, they want to come back. And I was thinking, surely not. Everyone loves their home comforts. But after coming home, you're back with your mum or whoever you're living with. And you see all your friends. Not really much changes. Unless you're, that's what I've found coming home. Time sort of stands still. People are either at university themselves, which is obviously good for them. But the area just stays the same, and if you're not at university, people are just working. And I was thinking, what would you rather be doing? Like, uni fees in England are going up to near 9,000, working in a shop, or studying and playing in America.
Yeah, I mean everyone's got to create the opportunities, but obviously the experience you're going at the moment is one that not many lads yourself get to do.
Exactly.
About how's your family been with you being away? How have they coped?
Oh, they've done fine. I mean, I live just at home with my mum and my brother, and they've been alright. I mean, big girl, mum's a big girl, so she's obviously left home herself, but they were fine with it. Eventually, happy to have you back for a little bit, but just happy that you're doing what you like, I guess.
Exactly, yeah, and obviously, my parents been through the same. Obviously, they see you developing as a young man, see you developing in your academics, which is always pleasing for them, and obviously they're delighted that you're doing something you love, and that's obviously playing the soccer as well. I'm sure they're really proud of you. Yeah. What about your communication? Obviously, being in the States and talking to your friends and family here in the UK.
Yeah.
How have you managed that?
Skype is the greatest advert. You can do a little advert for Skype. Yeah, but I'll just set up Skype with my mum, bless her, every Sunday. So I'll speak to her then. Obviously, there's 6 hours time difference from where I am, but it's never too hard to work out. So
good.
Yeah, it's Skype and just keep in contact mostly on the internet.
Yeah, Facebook, that sort of. What has it been like for you in terms of your academics? Has it met your expectations, that sort of thing?
I found, like I said, I took the easy way out, just 13 credits. You just have to take 12 to be eligible, so I haven't been like backlogged with work and stuff. But compared to A levels, the courses, the intro courses are much easier than A levels, and I think if you're worried about the academic side of it, I'll just get out there and try it. It's not, as long as you work hard, you'll get it done. The Polish boy on the squad, he said he was never big in school. When he was playing for Hertha Berlin, he'd never done his work, thought he was a big shot, never done it, and he's got there and he's going to bed early, doing his homework in the library and stuff like that. He's just putting the effort in because he knows you're there primarily to get a degree. I mean, without that, you've wasted a lot of money.
Yeah, definitely. And what about you're managing your studies okay? I know you're taking introduction classes at the moment. They're all gearing up, obviously, for your chosen degree.
Yeah.
What sort of degree have you chose for the moment?
I've chosen, at the moment, I'm on physical education, teaching and coaching, but because of the credit system out there, you can change so easily. If I decide next year I want to do sports management and continue that as my degree, I can do it. But a lot of my friends doing different classes, different majors, but you find the first semester and maybe the second one as well, you do a lot of basic core classes. So you'll be doing maths and English again. and you won't really specialise maybe until after. I know some colleges don't have any specialised classes in the first year.
Okay, what's sort of Coach Blair's attitude towards you as obviously primarily students and obviously as players? Does he install the good discipline for both on the field and in the classroom?
Yeah, he's a great coach. I mean, on the field he's always about attitude. He's sort of taken a back seat this year, I think, from what the other lads have been telling me. And we've got a new assistant coach in called Al. I don't know his surname, but he's quality. He's really well drilled and played pro in America for 12 years before the MLS. So you give him stick for that. It's not really pro, is it? But no, he's so well drilled. The squad's well organised, and yeah, we're kept on our toes. A couple of lads went out night before we had a game, and they got torn to pieces by the coach. I mean, you do have to be professional and everything you do. If you don't get your work done, you can't play. A couple of lads have suffered that this year. They're in the squad and then they've been taken out because they're failing too many classes. So.
In terms of the standard here, obviously you've played at a high level here in the UK, in the county, and at some pro clubs, i.e. Brighton. What's the standard like compared to here in the UK?
In the NAIA, any age for a freshman, so it's you got a lot of older players, and you're playing against men. Like, I know I'd be playing men's football here, but these are sort of peak athletes, so it's really good athletic standard. And it's it depends what college you go to. I mean, my college, like I said, to the national tournament quarterfinals. Elliott's obviously got to the final, and both our squads are excellent. We've got some really good players in there, and with pro backgrounds and things like that, and they're all over. But I'd say the main thing is just the organisation and the shape, and like you've said to me once, you've got 11 boys out there all want the same thing. They all want to win something, you know, all obviously enjoy football enough to pursue
that becoming a pro soccer player is just as difficult, obviously. It's a very tough environment, and obviously the standard's getting better and better in the United States for that, so that's good too. But I think the unique thing about it is it's offering you the balance between both, you know, your opportunities to become a professional soccer player, but also providing you with that degree, and I think would you say that that's obviously what sets the UK and the USA apart?
Yeah, there's nowhere else like it in the world really, is there, for the opportunity to study alongside playing at that level of football that much in I know it's a short season, but you're training every day, improving hopefully as you go along, and there's nowhere else where you can be at school in the morning and training in the evening unless you're at a scholarship at a pro club or somewhere like that.
Good.
It is a unique opportunity.
Good. So what about your social aspect, you know, away from soccer and away from the classroom? How have you found that?
The first couple of weeks it was weird. I was walking past people, I was saying alright, and they don't understand what I'm saying. You have to say what's up to get hold of anyone, but it's always going to be weird. Like, you're never going to walk into a place and feel like home straight away because where you've been living, but after a while everyone sort of gets to know each other, and you sort of like just a big group of friends all living together really, because like I said, I like living on my own, but you're never really on your own. You share a room with someone, you share a floor with 50 people, and it's good. Nights out, obviously I'm not 21 yet, but there's house parties you can go to and things like that, which isn't too bad. It's not nothing like back home, but
obviously you know, with the social aspects, you know, you've got to look after yourself. Yes, you know, house parties, that sort of thing, different functions and parties, that sort of stuff, but obviously, you know, you're disciplined with it, especially in the season. I'm sure Coach Blair, you know, makes sure that you're all in check.
It's all about timing, isn't it? You can go out on the right nights. You're not going to be going out day before a game, or if you've got training the next day, school the next day. You've got to balance it all together.
Fantastic job. Your family supporting you obviously as well, and we wish you all the best when you return back for your next semester.
Thanks so much.
All right, cheers.